Over 95% of people live their entire lives asleep, functioning on autopilot, reacting without awareness and never realizing it. We think we're conscious beings, yet most of our actions, thoughts, and feelings are conditioned responses. Gurdjieff, the mystic and philosopher, called this the waking sleep. His teaching, known as the Fourth Way, wasn't just another spiritual path. It was a revolutionary method to awaken real consciousness in daily life. In a world plagued by anxiety, emptiness, and a constant sense of something's missing, Gurdjieff's work is more relevant than ever. If you ever felt like you're not fully alive, this video will shift your understanding of reality. Unlike traditional paths of enlightenment, the way of the monk body, the fakir emotion, and the yogi mind, Gurdjieff's Fourth Way combines all three simultaneously in the context of everyday life. No need to retreat to monasteries or ashrams. The work is done while living, working, and relating. It's about integrating body, mind, and emotion into conscious harmony. This radical path insists that real growth happens not by escaping the world, but by facing it consciously. This approach made Gurdjieff a pioneer in bringing ancient esoteric wisdom into modern life. The core of Gurdjieff's method is self-remembering, the ability to be aware of oneself while acting. Imagine speaking a meeting and simultaneously being aware, I am here, I am speaking. Not just being present, but being aware of your presence. Gurdjieff said that without this inner witnessing, we live like machines. Self-remembering reconnects us with our true I, the essence buried under layers of false personality. It's simple but not easy, yet those who practice it report profound shifts in clarity, energy, and inner peace. In a distracted world, this practice is a doorway to transformation. According to Gurdjieff, the human being is a three-brain creature. We function to the intellectual center, thinking, emotional center, feeling, and moving/instinctive center, doing. Most of our suffering comes from these centers being out of balance. For instance, overthinking what should be felt, or reacting emotionally to what needs calm thought. The Fourth Way trains you to observe these centers, separate from them, and eventually harmonize them. When your mind, heart, and body align, your life becomes a conscious symphony, not random noise. Gurdjieff's movements, precise, symbolic dances, are not just art or exercise. They are a deep form of inner work. Each gesture is designed to bring awareness, test coordination, and break habitual patterns. Practitioners say that during these movements, mechanical behavior dissolves and a deeper intelligence emerges. They require full engagement of body, emotion, and attention. In fact, many students find more spiritual awakening in 10 minutes of movements than in hours of passive meditation. These dances were encoded with ancient knowledge, transmitting truths beyond words. One of Gurdjieff's most profound teachings is the Law of Three. Every phenomenon arises from the interaction of three forces: affirming, denying, and reconciling. It applies to everything: creation, relationships, personal growth. For example, a goal, affirming; an obstacle, denying; and a higher understanding, reconciling, create transformation. Without the third force, conscious awareness, life becomes a battle of opposites. This law helps us move beyond black and white thinking, revealing deeper meaning in chaos and conflict. It teaches us to find a hidden third force that unites what appears to divide. Gurdjieff also taught the Law of Seven, or the Law of Octaves. It explains why our efforts to change often lose momentum. Like a musical scale that needs conscious shocks to stay in tune, our inner development needs interventions to stay on track. You start a new habit with energy, but slowly it fades. That's the Law of Seven at work. The Fourth Way shows how to insert shocks, reminders, practices, and community to keep your spiritual octave from descending into old patterns. Without this knowledge, most growth becomes wishful thinking. Gurdjieff's teachings were brutally honest. Most people are not individuals. They are a collection of habits, fears, and borrowed ideas. He even referred to humans as organic machines. But this isn't hopeless. It's a wake-up call. The shock of realizing our mechanicality is what begins the inner work. The Fourth Way is for those courageous enough to see their inner slavery and take responsibility for their awakening. Gurdjieff didn't offer comfort. He offered truth, and with it, the power to change everything. In the age of dopamine addiction, social media distractions, and spiritual bypassing, Gurdjieff's teachings cut through the noise. His emphasis on effort, presence, and sincerity offers a grounded path in an age of shortcuts. Modern seekers are rediscovering his work through books, schools, and online communities. Figures like Peter Ouspensky, J.G. Bennett, and even Carl Jung have echoed his influence. If you're tired of surface-level self-help and ready for deep, uncomfortable, transformative work, this is a path for you. The fourth way isn't just a philosophy, it's a challenge. A challenge to wake up in a world that thrives on your sleep. To remember yourself while scrolling, walking, speaking. To question every automatic reaction. To dance the movements of your life with grace and presence. If this message stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Like the law of 7 warns, without conscious shocks, we fall asleep again. Like, share and subscribe for more teachings that wake you up. Leave a comment below. When was the last time you truly remembered yourself?